And then let's talk about us. It comes down to us, finally. Because there are no good or bad leaders. There are only informed and uninformed electorates. And that is why we have to decide who should vote in election. Not everyone. Not everyone. Because when we are guided by political, religious, ethnic, regional, and financial sentiments in our election, in our voting patterns, then we are not the right voters. We are not the right voters. Some people should be stripped of their voting rights. Because we are more deserving to good governance than just the right to vote. What is the essence of you voting, but you not having the right leadership? Sometimes who will vote and credible leadership are conflicting. If everyone should vote, in most cases we lose the credible leadership. This is just a fact. Even in Umma, when you elected Alhaji Shuaibu Afolabi, you didn't say everyone should vote. What did you do? There was a Shura committee. So for me, the most sensitive weapon when it comes to democracy is the ballot. You cannot risk handing over a ballot to everyone. It's like handing over guns to everyone. What happens? The ballot kills more than the gun. Because I don't know how to shoot a gun. If you give me a gun, I might shoot myself. I might shoot the wrong guy. A lot of people, they use their ballot as guns to bring down the good guys. Because people have to know who to shoot and how to shoot. Voting is a skill. It must be learned. You cannot just conduct surgery operation without you having the skills. Can you do that? That's too risky. And ballot is riskier than that. You casting a vote without having the prerequisite knowledge, you are killing people. And I want to liken it to a situation where two people are contesting an election in a town. And the town is suffering from diabetes, sugar problem. And we have the first candidate, candidate A, is promising the members of this town that I will give you sweets, chocolates, and candies. It's so nice. I'll give you some samples to test. Is it not nice? It is. I will give you more. Vote for me. And then there comes the second candidate, the candidate B. He said, no, don't take that sweets. That's going to kill you. I'm going to give you some bitter drugs and painful injections. But you get cured from diabetes and then you survive. Who will win? You know the answer. It's so obvious. Mr. A will win the election because he's serving candies to people and tested it. And then the Mr. B will lose the election. People don't know how to delay gratifications. They look for instant gratification. What can I benefit today? And that's the people you can trust your vote with. The destiny of the country in their hands. In the country where we have high level of illiteracy, and you say everyone should vote, you will see the reflection of that illiteracy in the choice in the ballot. Therefore, not everyone should vote. It's just like you going to the airport and you say, oh, we vote for Professor Jega because we know him, we like him. But he is never an expert in aviation. But then the aviation college will come and send someone we don't know and say he should be the pilot, certified by the aviation council. Who should be our pilot? The one we don't know, the expert. Why? Because we trust the judgment of the people who are expert in the aviation sector. We don't judge our conscience or our judgment based on what we think about who should be our pilot. In this case, Professor Jega will not be our pilot. But we have to trust the people who know what it takes to be a pilot. And then we go into the plane, rested, we sleep, we gist, we chat, and laugh, still on air. Because we trust the leader will take us. He's an expert. Why? He was certified by people who we trust are expert in aviation. Even in Islam, when Prophet Muhammad died, not everyone voted. Not all the Sahaba voted. There were some selections of people who were said with the responsibility to choose the Khalifa. Even if the king or Emir of Lagos will die today, not everyone in Lagos will come and choose who will be the next king. Do you do that? No. It has to be people who we trust with the responsibility, who know what it takes to be the king and choose for us, and we trust their choice. Even in America, if it were the popular vote, Hillary will have been president, not Donald Trump. They know the secrets. You cannot say everyone should vote in election. And that is why I recommend we choose election representatives in every ward. You should choose someone who is credible. Now, if Sheikh Abdul Rahman Ahmed is from my ward, and I say Sheikh Ahmed will be a voting representative, I have trust in his integrity, his honesty, experience, and judgment. I trust that he will make the right choice for me. In every ward, we have people like that. We select them. They will be responsible for any outcome that will come after their choices. And they will take an oath with the holy books. If they are Muslims, they will take oath with the Quran. If they are Christian, with the Bible. To swear publicly that they will do just. They will be just and fair in their choices. And they will make the right choices for the people. And that if anything happens, Allah should punish them in this world immediately. Take oath before you become a voting representative. And then you engage with the candidates. That is where candidates that don't have money can contest election, because they know that they can convince people like Sheikh Abdul Rahman, even without giving them money. That's how we pre-select the right leaders. And that is why these people will be mindful of their image. We put surveillance on them to observe what's going on before the election. We might say, okay, everyone should hold their votes. You can vote in election. But the weight of public vote is only 40%. But the weight of the vote of these election representatives will be 60%. So even if I don't have the money to give to people to get that 40%, I have ideas and visions and competencies to convince the election representatives. That is the time when people will not care where the president comes from. The reason why people are saying the president comes from the north, from the south, is because there is no fairness, there is no good leadership. If there's good leadership, people wouldn't care who becomes the leader. People bother about what's going on in their lives. And therefore, not everyone should vote in an election. We have to change the constitution.